Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. So we're just continuing to build up the Empire, expand it, which we currently have some colonies doing that. And we do have some idle construction ships, so we want to come over here and build a mining station. It's going to be very expensive for us, but we'll get another strategic resource, which will be fantastic. And we have the other guy over here. And where would we like to send that guy? Well, more minerals would be good for now. We have plenty of energy credits. I mean, we will as soon as these colonies establish themselves, and this one's close to doing that. So why don't we go ahead and build a mining station here as well. Now, we might be turning this into a new sector very quickly. So we may not actually have control of these mining facilities. And as I said, I'm not 100% on whether or not these sectors can actually build the mining facilities on their own. And we are also sending the fleet over to engage these aliens, which is definitely risky, but hopefully it pays off. All right, here we go. Now, there is stuff in this, even though there's a black hole, which is kind of cool. Let's just come out here. All right, so we've got a strength of 1,500 versus their 1,400-ish. So this could be a close fight. Might be a mistake. But if it goes badly, we can always... We can always build up the fleet again. Hopefully we kill a couple of these things, which would help. Alright. Managed to kill one. Alright, I think it's going to go in our favor.
Situation log updated. Research complete.
Got some research popping out. Good, let's unlock that. I always like getting the tile. Oh, mountain removal is very important. Oh, but the uplift came again. Alright, more leaders. And social... You know, I haven't done any of the, like, actual programs and edicts because they take influence, which we're kind of low on. I gotta go for this. I really do. You'll note that it's more expensive than the last time we did it, and that's because we have more population than we had before. You see the penalty we get? Alright. I want to do that because we have some primitive civilizations in our empire, and I'd like to actually see how that works. As a matter of fact, if I take a look at that, we just look at primitives. Right there. No. Oh, no, there's no more primitives? I could have swore we had some. Hold on. Hold on. There should be some here. Yeah, Stone Age primitives. Alright, so they don't show up there. Oh, because those are non-sentient. See, these guys are non-sentient, which is why they don't even pop up there. And that's what uplift would be for. At least that's how I am taking it. Alright, so let's come back into the combat here. Now, we're going to need one of our science vessels, actually. So, this guy's currently surveying. You know, the debris sticks around for a little while, so we'll let them continue. But let's just pop in here and continue our fight. We're going to lose, I think, another ship. There it goes. But the more of them we kill... Look at that damage ramp up.
Situation log.
All right, we did it. So we can finally survey this system after all that time. All right. You guys need to immediately go and repair. That worked out, I would say. Now, what's their fleet strength now? They lost some ships. What was... Alright, so we probably had a lot more corvettes than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we had 10 at one point. Now, some of those might have been lost in the past, so hard to say. But we can replace them fairly easy with destroyers. Which are bigger and honestly probably better. Let's go over to test and build a couple destroyers for now. Just to bring our fleet strength back up. Alright.
System survey complete.
Alright, so you're done. Come over here. And first, get the debris, because that will be valuable, I think. And then, you can come over here and do your system survey. There's only 3 items here, but hopefully they're valuable. I'm really curious about the black hole, because it looks like it is a surveyable item. So, we'll have to see with that. And, oh, this guy is popped. So once this guy has popped, we will, might as well build a spaceport to help out these guys. And we're going to send over our one governor, because we have cleared all the blockers we can. Now, there's a lot of mountains, so that is technically something that that guy could clear. But we're going to change the governor. Do this guy. I'm a little... And while these guys are building up population, I figure we clear out the blockers to help these guys out when we put them into a sector. So I think things are going pretty well. Now, this is in our border now, so nobody else can take advantage of it. And our borders are pretty much, I think, going to expand to this extent here. So we're going to pretty much finish off what border we have here, unless, of course, we go to war with somebody. Now, I very much would like to expand our alliance so that we can form a federation. All right, so we're continuing to build things over here. Our construction ship is working on something else, though. We do have our scientists leveling up. That's one of our newer scientists that we just recruited. Speaking of recruiting things, we finally can afford to recruit governors, and we are lacking in that. We only have 2 governors that are not being used in a sector. So let's recruit. And this guy's loyal, which makes him cheap. And then we have architectural guy that makes buildings cheaper. I'm going to take the loyal guy, and then soon after him, we'll be able to recruit somebody else. So we'll recruit this guy first. And where do we need a governor? So no governor here, no governor there, no governor. Wow, we do have no governor anywhere except our capital. So this is one of our more important planets. Speaking of which, we can actually upgrade that to a engineering thing. I kind of don't want to do that, though, because I want a physics lab. Unless I already did that tech, too. Let me just check real quick by doing that. And you can upgrade it to, yeah, just engineering. So we don't want to do that just yet. I want physics, because I'm behind on physics. Big time. Although more engineering isn't necessarily bad. But what were we talking about? We're talking about getting a governor. We're going to grab this guy. Because you do get bonuses for having a governor, even if he doesn't have any other, trait that would help you there. I mean, the loyal just allowed him to be cheaper. But he does increase happiness and reduce construction time. So he still gives us a positive bonuses, and that's good to have him there. Okay, so let's continue. And as soon as I can, I will hire another governor and put them out as well.
Research complete.
Okay, so we got research. So that was the hyperdrive. So we're going to new research here. All right, we got an observatory. Observatory is the right way of saying that. And that gives us sensor range and science output. So that is a module for our space stations. And that, honestly, role-playing-wise, would be a decent one. We have increases to power plants, We have colony development speed. And then we have some weapon systems. I like this one, role-playing wise and affordability wise, and it is a rarer technology because it's purple. So let's select that. And we'll be able to add that into some of our space stations to not only aid in our sensor range, but also to increase science, which is fantastic in my opinion. Let's go over to our Empire and go to recruiting leaders. Okay, so we've got intellectual. Sounds like a good thing for me, so I'm going to recruit. And we're going to end up putting that guy there, actually. So change. I want the intellectual. And then I want this planet, which is, again, another one of our important planets. And we're going to add in the loyal guy. The loyal guy is going to be kicked around a little bit until we've expanded things nicely. Now, we also could colonize planets nearby that are really habitable for us, but right now I'm just expanding borders, really. But this expansion here will probably be one of my last, because we got the important strategic resources. And then I think it will be more about expanding in to what is close to me. And we'll probably end up getting rid of this as well, this planet here.
System survey complete.
What a curiosity here. I saw this blue icon there. Oh, it was a ship. That was... It looked like Botane there had a blue label, and I was like, what happened there? Did they take over or do something in there, my ally? Okay, so we've got a survey done. That's these guys over here. I guess you might as well keep surveying. So let's go out this way. The Tomb World, so that's not too useful. Or we could do the Black Hole. No, I'll just do the Tomb World. That's fine. There's more things to survey over here. And those guys are repairing still. And we've got fully repaired. We do have the better hyperspace travel here. So let's go to the ship designer. Honestly, I can actually upgrade colony ships and things like that as well. Colony ships, I think, would be a good idea. Give them faster thrusters and better hyperdrives. And we need better power now to allow them to go on their way. That's not going to do it. There we go. Perfect. All right, and that is fine for me. And let's see, what other things do we want to possibly upgrade? Our science ships? We'll give them better sensors, better engines. Can't give them better science lab and better hyperdrive. And they're going to need better engine, better power source. Go along with that. Okay. Save that on up. And I don't know if I really care about the construction ships. Should I upgrade those as well? I can also upgrade my defense platforms, but well, we might as well upgrade transport ships. Ooh, no, I don't really need sensors there. And power is adequate, even with those upgraded engines, so we'll just stay with that. Construction ships, I'm tempted to do the change as well, so let's go ahead and grab a power source again and save. And this way we can actually upgrade some of the ships that are out there. And of course we can also upgrade our combat ships here, which I forgot to do. So first starting off with the Corvette. So for the most part, I think this is already upgraded as much as it can be as far as in this area. Weapons-wise, as far as the tech that we have and we wanted to put in there, so mostly it would just be the hyperdrive system. And then we're going to need a little bit more power, though, if we do that. And that's actually really annoying. So why don't we grab maybe just one of these? There we go. That's kind of annoying, but that's going to be the way we have to design that if we want the better hyperdrive system. And then the destroyer is going to also take that. And we need some more power as well. So we're going to probably need to take out armor in place of one of these guys. I can also... Alright, hold on. Probably a better way to optimize this. No, that didn't do it. Alright, there we go. So we've got 2, 2, and a 3. Okay, so that's going to be it for now. I'm really hoping to get better ship systems to be able to upgrade my fleet more. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is upgrade these ships. And it seems like the upgrades are not all that costly. And then, I don't know what I would do with my fleet after that. Maybe come out over here and kill some space amoeba. And then survey out this way.
Construction complete.
And that's over here, which was clearing all the blockers, if I remember correctly. Oh, we got one more. Clear that. And then the other system did not have any blockers, so... Probably be sending that guy back over to the continental world, because we are... Oh no, we didn't end up researching the mountains. Alright. Let's speed things up.
Colony established.
Alright, colony established. We have too many things, so we've got penalties as a result. Oop. Oop. There we go. Now, as I said, blockers are done here. So, let's make another sector here. We go to the Empire, planets, create new sector, and it's going to be these 2 planets being added in and all this stuff. So, boop, 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 boop. And focus-wise, I honestly don't know what I would do with that. So, let's just finish that. And if we go over here, so far all of our sectors have been about energy. I guess we'll go with that, but they're still respecting the tile resources. Okay. And we will also give that empire, or I mean that sector, some resources to help them. So they're down on energy. We'll give them a little bit of that. And we'll give them a couple hundred minerals. And I think to help them out, we're going to come over in this system and build mining stations. Okay. So we do have one planet that we can work
Ships
with.
Upgraded. Construction
Probably
complete.
should colonize Dim here. Now that we've, I think, expanded out borders the way I want to, I think it's about that time. So let's go to test here and build a colony ship. And it's going to be this population here. Although we can colonize with droids now, I don't think we're going to be doing that. At least not on a very habitable world for us. And we should have a free governor now. And we have planets that can take them. So we've got governor. We need a governor here. So our free guy should be this guy. And I technically need another governor I don't know if I can actually have another governor. No. But if I were to take another governor, that would be to give the sector somebody. Currently, they don't have anybody. But what I could do is actually give them the loyal guy. So let's go back to the Empire, go back to our planets, and we will assign the sector leader to be... No. Yeah, that guy. Loyal, yeah. So we'll give him that. Oh. No. We had 2 loyal guys. Oh, that was a mistake. That's okay. We sent a more experienced governor over to that system. We'll put the loyal guy there. There we go. Now, it says somebody has built things here, but we don't know of any borders in here. So unless there's an empire in here that we don't know about, there could be, although I don't see anything in my situation log. Okay. In any case, let's continue here.
Debris analyzed.
All right, this is going to be important, I think. So we've got regenerative hull tissue continued to be pushed along, and physics research and society research. All right. So not as good as I thought it was going to be. We already did their weapon, though, so maybe that's why. I do eventually want these fleets to combine. So we'll send these guys over to the other fleet. Now, it probably should be time to also build 2 fleets.
System survey complete.
Alright. And that's down here. So just a little bit of science. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is actually... survey over here. And then just kind of go this way. And then come out this way. And we'll go around and survey over here once we've killed the space amoebas. Okay. Anyway, that's the plan. Is to kill space amoebas. And my construction ships are going to start trying to help my sector areas eventually. Because right now they're a little lacking, I think. What's going on here? Alright, I don't know what that pulse is about, but okay. And these guys I'd actually like to go into orbit if I can. Oh, okay. You know what? Oh, okay, so these are the sectors. So the sector shows up as allies. That's interesting. But we'll have them come over here into orbit. I wonder why this is green. But the other stuff is blue. That's kind of weird, in my opinion.
Debris analyzed.
And confusing. All right, so that should be the last of the debris. We get more regenerative hull tissue. All right, what do we got going here? All right, so we're already rival to them, so that's not, in my opinion, that big of a deal. Oh, we've got a couple other guys over here that we now know about. So let's see what our relationship with these guys are. So we'll just go by name. That's these guys. They like us okay. They're xenophiles. It's a new contact, but yeah, they look like they're fanatic xenophiles, as a matter of fact. And I mean, they're pretty far away, though, but they may be a good ally against these guys. But I don't think we have an embassy to spare right now. I mean, I could remove one of the ones from our allies and send it along. Matter of fact, our allies are starting to kind of sour with us because of border friction. Where's our other ally? Down here. Yeah, we're getting a fair amount of, but especially with the Bothrians, we're getting a lot of border friction. And the Great Gel Grand Duchy, which is right there. It's kind of unfortunate that some of the races that naturally like us a lot are really far away. But because my relations with the Bothrians are kind of deteriorating, I'm going to recall my embassy. You can always send it back, and we'll send it over here. So, establish embassy. There we go. And maybe they'll become an ally, and we can take out these guys together. I am curious, though, who controls this space? It's clearly somebody I don't know about. Okay, what does this say? Alright. So that's good. So that is the independent nation here. They have sent a embassy towards us, so that should help our relationship with them. And then we have an embassy established in our vassal, which, just taking a look at that, our vassal is these guys. They're warming up to us.
Complete.
All right, so system survey complete. Let's take a look at this. So mostly we have a ton of physics research because of that black hole. Very interesting. All right, we do not have any other systems that we can really do anything with at the moment here. So let's grab our science vessel. And might as well start sending them this way. Because this is going to be where I think I survey next, is over here. Alright. So we're probably going to want to do a science station there, because we are behind in science research for sure. So I'll send one of my construction ships over there once we get the chance. Right now they're building stuff over here, though. And here. The upgrade is taking quite a while, unfortunately. Although they're almost done. And then we'll send that fleet over here to kill the space amoeba when they are done. So we might as well speed up things. Alright, we got somebody else dying on us, unfortunately. Let's take a look. So, one of our governors at the age of 84 has died. So, I'm going to assume that is the governor for Test. That is indeed the case. We can't afford to recruit. This is our home planet, so we probably want a good governor here. We could do the science stuff, which would be important, I think. We could also... some of these guys are on sectors. We don't need that guy. This guy is pretty darn good. But I like him as a sector lead. So I think I'm going to get the intellectual, honestly. We'll deprive one of our other planets of a governor, but can't really be helped. And how are these guys doing? pretty well. So I don't know if I want to build a building here. I think I'm just happy with that as it is. Then these guys will come out. You know what? They're going to have a food shortage if I don't do something about it, though. So I am going to... I think they'll be okay on minerals, so I'm going to build a hydroponic farm so that we can get the food production up on this tile. Okay, well, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.